Hi folks, and we are back to Dawn of Man. Here with Jedevek, I think. Spring. It's it's sowing season for our fall harvest. City, well, the town is getting busy. Look at all this traffic. We are short on workload. People are not able, well, last year they weren't able, the year before that they were a smidge off as well, managing to harvest all of the cereal we need. We're planting enough, we're just... Dog is out of dehydration? How does... Find water, there's water everywhere. Okay, we have not had enough people to harvest all of the cereal. And that means we do not have a surplus of grain nor straw. That is a big problem. And I just noticed we are really short on sickles for some reason. We are super short on sickles. Make us some bone sickles, dude. Oh yeah, we have more than enough shields now. Those have been eating right into our leather needs. Much like leather armor. Though that only takes leather, no logs. Good. Alright, planting will be finished. Well within schedule. With the planting done... Yeah, they're mining and they're not making the tools as quickly as I'd like, but sure. Maybe we need more than 4 tool makers. Maybe instead of decommissioning 2 of these, we'll just build 4 more for the steel tools and continue making bronze tools alongside. That'll give us a total of 8 simultaneous tool production capacity, plus the small crafter. That's an extra 3 for whatever situational need we encounter. We are low on food. In general, we are low on food. Well, ooh, we are low on food. Oh my god, you're alone? Barely survived that. Barely survived that. Thanks to a handy copper knife. Yeah, hunt down the predators. We don't want them around us. should up those limits then. Doesn't seem like we're producing enough. Plenty of pulses, berries, and fruits now. We did sell a lot of meat last year to the trader. Ah, muskox right at our doorstep. Hunt that. Some reindeer, that'll come in handy as well. Will we have enough people to harvest all the grain? All right. Two dogs got killed by the muskox. Wow. I think the entire herd. Ah, yeah. The three of them attacked us. Okay. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh my god, they are not harvesting. They're not harvesting the grain in priority. They're harvesting the flax before the grain. I think we planted too much flax is the only conclusion I can take from that. And I want to remove all of it. Forget that flax. I think we'll plant some barley here then. We're going to harvest this before. We want the grain and the straw, please. That is the priority. We have plenty of sickles, so it's not a lack of sickles. And, ooh, finish the stone circle, and that gives us megalomania for megalithic structures. Magnificent. Megalo-magnificent. Trader, right. We may want to buy fish, oddly enough. We don't have large stocks of tradables. Other than animals, that is. What do we lack? Have plenty of spears, I'd say. Knives, we've bought quite a lot. Axes, more than enough. Sickles, but we can't buy those from him. Don't think we need to buy any tools from him. Buy the fish. Buy that. Cured meat we can make ourselves. Not much here. Alright. Oh, come on. We need to do a lot better than this at harvest. Is it the wood cutting? I don't know what is cutting into our work hours so much. During fall. Because without enough grain, everything else goes to, well, goes to crap. Come on, come on. Still won't be able to get all of it. Yeah, just about a whole field's worth not harvested. Hopefully with the field on that side, closer to these houses, that'll speed things a bit? Not sure. Blizzard, great. Just what the doctor ordered. So, let's see. Any people? Yes, so. Bad idea. Terrible idea. That's the right idea, getting wool clothing. That is very much a horrible idea. You come back, yes. They're probably going fishing. You're going to the spruce tree. You're going to the pine tree. I think you're under the impression you're going to be able to cut them down in this weather. You're welcome to try, I suppose. Drinking alcohol to the dead. Poor Amna. Right, so we don't have any megaliths currently being pulled, so we can prepare another one. There we go. And with our magnificent stone circle constructed here, we can start work on another dolmen. I'd also like, yeah, a statue or two. Right, we have all the technology for the Bronze Age. We could just use our points and move straight on to the Iron Age. Because, I think we are moving through the ages rather quickly. I'm not sure if we had chosen a hardcore version, if we would not have been ahead of our enemies in terms of tech. Because under current rules, when we move into the Iron Age, our enemies automatically also move into the Iron Age. And I'd like to have more than 17 leather armor before we get to that. If only we could, you know, make us some more leather. Maybe 4 tanners isn't enough. Where should I place this? Tempted to go 3 and 3 here. Yeah, place it there. And there. Could do with bows to sell, so let's build up a larger stockpile of that. Oh, yeah, let's quickly check. No suicidal idiots decided. You're still getting that down. You're going to the hut. You think you're going to get tannin, yeah. Yeah, we did have a few people going to the far copper mines. Oh yeah, just throw the trap, reel it back in, throw it again. Okay, does that work? Doesn't need to just lie there for a while? Doesn't seem to work for this guy. Hasn't caught anything. Yeah, go home to warm up. You should run. Alright, now it's safe for you to go out. That's fine. Right, so people are no longer suffering from hypothermia. They'll get back to work. And workload should be very manageable during wintertime. Seems like we're not fishing enough. Yeah, allow 2 fishermen to go per area then. We are low on food already. We have plenty of grain. Just make bread. Kill animals. I have a boar right here, can hunt that. Yeah, those two. Feral horses, why not? Hunt. Feed. Feed yourselves. Can also, yeah, slaughter a few of the animals we've got around. If any are old. None are old, okay. Need to fish and hunt more, apparently. Run over here. Hunt that. Ah, come on. Tin mine exhausted, that is not good. Need to find another one. Need to find copper mines and tin mines. That's a copper mine. That is flint. That's another copper vein. That's pretty far, though. That's our megalith. That's iron. That's copper. That is just flint. Lots of iron on this side. We're already working these. That is just more copper. There is very little tin around our campsite. Very little tin. There we go, some more over here. Then again, we have huge stockpiles of metal, so We've mined quite a lot. Maybe you also need more mortars. People aren't making enough flour, apparently. Yeah, people are hungry. Some people. Right, if we moved into the Iron Age, we could... Yes, could immediately get watermills to make flour at a much bigger scale and ovens for baking at a bigger scale. That would undoubtedly help. Right, so moving into that, we want our settlement to be protected. And with that in mind, we need to build walls. Yeah, just kill some of the animals. Ooh, they have wool, so we may want to shear that. Okay, they are due for slaughtering some of these animals, so you should slaughter them. Hunt that entire herd. Hunt that entire herd. That should bring in plenty of food. I think I am going to move to the Iron Age. Although we only have 20 leather armor now. Shouldn't be up to a fair amount by the first raider attack that also has leather armor, or even worse, chainmail. And moving to the Iron Age, we can start making chainmail armor. So, watermill and baking. So, straight away, we can get ourselves a couple of nice, productive watermills. Not sure if 2 is going to be enough, but if not, we can always adapt. And with those, we can also, of course, get a communal oven to bake bread. So these, I think we can just have a couple around our housing so people can, you know, bake bread. Have one there, the other one on the other side. That's 2. I think we need 2 more. Alright, we have 2 over there. For those houses. Just the one here, I think, is not enough. So, I think I'm going to, yeah, get a second one. And possibly a third. Right, that is, I believe, enough flour from the 2 warm watermills to keep the ovens going if and when people need to make bread, to do that quickly. Ah, so we've delivered one of the megaliths? Oh no, it's still rolling. It's being prepared to be transported, okay. We are short on carts and sledges. You are not keeping up with production for whatever reason. Up that a bit. We are getting a steady flow of food production, but maybe not enough. Winter's almost over. Oh god, the other tin mine exhausted, really? We only have the one now? I only have one tin mine active. That is not good. Get us some tin, yeah. Ah, bows are now only worth 1 in the Iron Age, okay. So they are no longer a good trade item. Wool still sells. Right. Well, straw ran out, but winter is almost over. Yeah, if we can sow and harvest the fields we have planted, we'll have more than enough grain and straw, just that we're not harvesting everything we're planting. That is not good. Alright, and too many people are out hunting because they took too long to get out hunting. But planting isn't a problem per se, because of all the plows. Not that many people are needed, in fact. Yeah, I know, workload is high. Finish that plowing, move on to the next field. He's idling. What the hell are you doing idling there? Now starting to get worried. You need to plow all these. Okay, they're finishing up those. Crap. Coming over to that side. Ugh. That is a big attack. And that is a big attack. Crap. We need to sound the alarm. We're not going to... This is horrible. We're going to have a terrible harvest again. Because of a raider attack at the exact wrong time. This couldn't have come at a worse time. Really could not have. Okay, people are getting here. But in dribs and drabs, we've lost 3 already. Crap. 4, 5, 6. We've lost 6 people. This is catastrophic. And we need you to go back to planting, but it's going to take you a long while. We have so many crops to sow and so few people working them. This is going to be a horrible, horrible, horrible season. We need to hunt. We need to have so much meat stored and cured. Come on. Plant as much as you can, please. That is horrendous. And lentil failed. Oh my god. we may actually be facing starvation. We need to hunt so much. We need to hunt. We have plenty of ovens, so all the flour we've got, we can make plenty of bread very quickly. What did I set the limit for flour? Production is set to 50%. We may need more than that. Half the fields. We did have that extra field compared to last year, but that maybe it isn't. I think it's going to be worse than last year, the crop, but that raider attack really got us. 6 dead. It's usually the old people that die, but even so, manpower loss, harvest loss. Now the lentils are all terrible. We need to hunt. We need to fish. We need to hunt. We need to have a lot of meat out. Right, so the milestones. We only need 30 only 30 roundhouses. That is a lot of construction. And all the techs. We have enough knowledge for everything, I think. That's 44. Yeah, we have more than enough knowledge. Well, more than enough. We have enough knowledge for every single tech. We could essentially build everything. We could do that. A lot of materials to upgrade huts to roundhouses, especially straw, of which we lack a great amount because we're just not harvesting enough. We're just not harvesting enough. We have a wheat fields right in the set limit here. Yes, we could. Maybe you should. That's closer than the other ones on the other side. Cut that down. Desperate times require desperate measures. It's not so much a matter... Yeah. We don't have too many fields. They're just a bit far away. This would be a bit closer. Could also use some more trees. I think we overdid it with the wall construction during planting season. Yeah, wall construction should be exclusively a winter activity. So, So fall, we need to harvest all of this. So let's not give anyone any extra tasks for that specific reason during that period. We want anything we can't. Oh, we want iron. Certainly, we want the straw. Also take the flour and the cheese. We captured these from the enemy, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Do we want to take the copper ore? I wouldn't mind having it. I really would not mind at all. So let's trade. Yeah. All right. So harvesting. Get all of the grain, please. Once that is done, we'll assign other tasks. Ah, finished the watermill. Excellent. Second one on the way. These can turn, yeah, at a time, 3 grain into 3 flour. So that's equivalent of 3 of the mortars all at once. Come on, folk. Plenty of grain to take. Come and take it. Oh my god. They're really cutting it close as usual. Ooh. We're gonna miss out on so much grain. Come on. Can't believe this. Horrible. This is catastrophic. This is catastrophic. We need to hunt. Now, anything and everything that is not too far from us, we hunt. Better do that hunting before the blizzard comes. Few old animals that needed slaughtering. But we really need to go hunting, people. Come on, prepare the hunting parties and go. That is so little straw and grain, so little. Okay, got the grain. Get the iron ore. Copper ore, get the bread. Might as well get the leather. This is going to be a very rough winter. A very rough winter. We are short. We're short on so many people. They're still going after animals. They're nowhere near them. Yeah. Oh, actually. Oh, you're hunting this, okay. So, no, hunt that. I think that's what you were hunting. Okay, we have plenty of bread now. And, okay, good amount of meat. People joining up. That'll be helpful. We still are not fully recovered from the people we lost to the attack. Why are you running after that one if you're getting attacked by this one? I don't understand these hunting parties. No, you're going to hunt these. Because I told you to hunt these. Alright. So, the entire muskox family was caught. So we'll have plenty of meat to process. Set these back to normal priority. Maybe that was also interfering with harvest. A possibility. And we are really ramping up our leather armor stock, so that's alright. That's perfect. Yeah, winter's almost over though, so I'm not too worried about that. People are going to recover a load of meat with carts. That'll certainly speed things up. Oh, actually, the young female got away. Yeah, they'll survive the winter, though. Not worried about that. Okay. So, at least we're not starving. We've made more bread and captured oh so much meat in the hunts. Now we need to prepare for the next season. How do we do this? Did we cut that tree down? Yes. Yes. No, that's a new tree. Oh, crap. Cut that down. Because I want to plant rye. I want to plant rye within the city limits. Or there. That's good enough. Don't think we have the space for it. Huh. This is pretty good over here. Yeah. It looks hilly, but it's all right. Okay. Making more plows. That should help. Yeah, we clearly don't have enough plows. I think we should increase the limit for that. Between horses and ox, yeah, 30 I'd say. Oh my god, we're not going to be able to plow all these, are we? That would be even worse than catastrophic. One thing is not harvesting, but not even sowing the crops in. They're not going to be able to sow all of them. Oh my god. Okay. By the fish, because we're typically short on that. Do we need to trade for knowledge? I don't think so. So just go for ore. Flour, because we're going to be short on a grain. We are going to be short on grain. And I think wool is the resource we are most willing to part with, because we can make essentially, well, not infinite, but quasi-infinite amounts of. So, let's get that. A couple of bones. That should be set to 50, I think. Ah, yeah. Got to recover those. That's fine. A lot of meat curing. Stock up for winter. We may yet need more storage. Huh. Well, if we upgrade these, we'll have more room. That takes so much straw, though. The one thing we are always short of. Where do they have the milk? Not in the houses. down the streets? Do they just leave milk jugs lying around? Where are those 13 jugs of milk? That's a good question. Can't find them. Right, well, it's a very, very rough harvest season last year with the raider attack on top of us. Hopefully this year will be more successful. Grain and straw harvest. I really hope so. Really, really hope so. Maybe we should plant grain here. The closest the fields are to where we can work them, the better. Yeah. Right there. So, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that is just about as much as we'll ever need, theoretically. I think flax... We're kind of short on linen, but then... yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to balance that. We'll have to balance that. So, summer ongoing. We still have not built bloomeries, blacksmiths, or iron mines. I dare not do it because I'm scared we... Actually, they would replace these in terms of tool making. So it shouldn't be more labor intensive. Really? No, just keep 10 of these. Just as a backup, if we don't have enough linen or outfit or wool outfits, just make sure we have some of these on hand. That's fine. We do not have enough plows. Please bring us more. Yeah, I think wood cutting is a resolved situation for the most part. Do we have any wood cutting set for this tiny patch here? Probably not. Cut these two. Yeah, I think wood cutting is fine. We can get enough logging in from the current task areas. Farming is the problem. We need more people. Just need more people. That's really the crux of it. To handle the amount of animals we've got, which is probably too many. Yeah, in fact, we're at 40 sheep. I think we should cut that down to 30 maybe. Too much shearing. And, well, we do need wool for trading to a degree, but we have a lot. We have a lot of wool. We are producing up to 73 per year. Which is, well, impossible. Sheep, I think, only get shorn once a year. Okay, so harvest for the peas and legumes and whatnot is lentils is going on. That'll get us through summer and a good portion of fall, I'm hoping, along with the fruits and berries. We should also plant more trees so we can harvest them in summer. Children can do it as well. Dotted around town is good because so people don't have to walk very far to pick them. And it's only a bit of fruit, but it's better than nothing. However, all of that will be next time. Until then.